What are you thinking about when it comes to the actual layout and the flow of the units? What matters to tenants?
Well, one thing that we've learned, we typically don't attract the older couple, right? 55 and older. But especially if we put in a 3-story floor plan, are they going to want to lease that or rent that out? They're more likely to do a 2-story floor plan or maybe a 1-bedroom studio if we're looking for that demographic. But there's different things that you can learn when you understand just the area and who your target renter is going to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, something on that point. We've done some of these 3-story townhouse style units, and they have a 1-car attached garage with a driveway. And we would do far less of those knowing what we know now. But I'm thinking of one project in particular that's close to a university. And because those things are 1,800 square feet, they're big units, and they get packed to the rafters with college students. So that actually works pretty well, floor plan. It creates a nightmare on parking, right? That's there's a give and take here. When you solve one problem, you might create another, and you have to be aware of that. But I think that if you compare that to some of the other projects we've done, we'd much rather have, because a 3-story unit, no matter how you do that, it doesn't flow very well. It's choppy. But there is a tenant that is purely concerned with square footage. They don't care about that as much. Whereas others say, I'll take 1,300 square feet, but I want it laid out better, right? And maybe I want a 2-car attached garage instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that 3-story model. So we did a floor plan back in the day that had a bedroom on the main level, and then you walked upstairs and it had the family room, kitchen, and then on the 3rd level were 2 more bedrooms. 2 more bedrooms? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 more bedrooms. Yeah. We also did a floor plan where the family room was on the main level. 2nd level was a master bedroom, a kitchen, and then the top level was the 2 bedrooms again. Mm-hmm. And I tend to think that people really like the kitchen and the family room together. So some spin that we had to put on that was, hey, some people have used this master bedroom as another family room, and because the rooms upstairs were so large, they used one of those as a master and used the other one as an office or a kid's room, or they used this one on the 2nd floor. So be cautious of what you're doing there too. Think of how you would maybe want it and what flows the best. Because I think chopping that up was kind of unique, and some people didn't like it.
But even though it is a little bit choppy and more stairs, they're getting more square footage. Plus, they're getting that 1-car garage with not always, but usually a driveway parking spot, which can be huge compared to maybe other comps within the area that don't have a garage.
Yeah. Well, that's funny that you bring that up. I'm in a deal right now in Phoenix. It's 32 townhomes. And to get the density that we needed, it needed to be 32 townhomes. But the city of Phoenix, who's driving me nuts right now, and I don't care if they're listening, driving me nuts, they came back and said, you cannot put garage doors on. The parking, because these are front load 2-car garage units, or so they were designed, you can't put those on because you don't have enough extra guest parking throughout. So I'm thinking, so somebody rents this unit in this space that's like a garage that has a door into their unit. Anybody can park there? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard, right? Mm-hmm. I had some renderings done. I wanted, well, how's this going to look, right? I talked to a couple property managers, and we said, you know what? People rent apartments all the time where they don't have a garage and they park in an enclosed space. So we're just going to deal with it. And we don't think it's very likely that anybody parks, and we're probably going to assign it anyways, and you can't do it because we know they can park on the street too. But that comes down to the floor plan and the city and your density. So much of this dictates what you can do. It's easy to nitpick properties that you see. I joke about that with my wife. We built a new house recently, and people can criticize a property, but you don't know the laws of physics and engineering and budget, right? Usually when something doesn't make sense, it's because you maxed out one of those and you can't go any further. But I guess we would add the city too.